Good morning, and we're back with another coffee morning stream. Bit of a game changer. I've moved my desk around, so I don't know how the mic's going to work, but I've moved the mic over here. Don't know why it's never been over here before, but it's proper game changer. Because before it was here and it was in front of the screen. It was a bit difficult to see stuff. Now it's in front of my other screen. However, it should be a bit better, so let's give this a go. Coffee, machined coffee. What's the plan today? Let's have a look. The plan. Right, so I've got some messages to respond to. I won't share my screen while I'm doing this, just in case the people on YouTube. I shouldn't really. Let's have a look. So, and then I want to talk about CTA. So James and I, for the ServiceNerd podcast, interviewed Jeremy Duncan recently, actually. So make sure you stay tuned to the ServiceNerd podcast page on LinkedIn for when that's going to drop. It'll be in a couple of weeks. But we were talking about CMA, CTA, and it's something that, I've been doing what I do for about 12 years, but I've been recently thinking, shall I go and get the CTA certificate? What value will that add? How will that help me in my career? And I think Jeremy's convinced me of that. James and Jeremy have convinced me. So that's opened yesterday, I think, all of August for the course that's in February. So I may go and have a dig around at that. What else have we got coming up? ServiceNow meetups are happening all around the world, apparently. That's happening tomorrow. I was going to go to that one. I did get asked to present, actually, but unfortunately, I'm not going to make it. I have a 10K race this evening in the rain and the thunder. And then we've got another interview with someone else that's really exciting, actually, for the podcast on Friday. So there's just a lot going on. So I just didn't go to that. Hi, if you've just turned up, join me for a coffee. Nothing overly exciting, just me talking for the next 15 minutes, responding to some correspondence. So, what's this one? So I did a video. This is the thing, right? So I do these videos on YouTube, which you probably noticed. And people ask me questions about it like a year after I've done it, and I can't remember. I'm getting old. My memory's pretty bad. But this one, let's have a look. So what's the main benefits of using a template in practice? So this is about ServiceNow Flow templates. So let's just reply to this guy. Well, it would be for reuse. The whole driver is to get more citizen. I'm not sure whether I like that word, citizen developers involved, and a template gives a good starting point. There we go. Right. Okay. So yeah, the question was, what's the main benefits of using a template in Flow Designer or ServiceNow Flow Template Builder? We all know the whole driver between about getting citizen developers more involved. This is a good starting point for them. It's relatively obvious, that one. Okay, what else we got? Hello, if you've just turned up, don't say hi. Otherwise, it's just me talking rubbish to the screen, which, let's be fair, always happens. Or you talk to your duck. Oh, coffee. What coffee do you go for? I'm going for a straight Americano this morning. I'm on my second one. And do let me know how the sound's coming across. I've moved the mic over here, and it's a bit of a game changer because I can see stuff now. But do let me know. And in the UK, there's one other thing. In the UK at the minute, it's school holidays. So we've got the kids at school for the next 6 weeks. So if anyone's feeling the pain it doesn't even have to be holidays, but got kids at school, and they've started off the morning shouting and screaming and arguing about doing something fun that you're paying for them to go and do give me a shout. We're on the same page. Here we go. It's a good course and gave me some more skills. Awesome. Morning, Vivek. Michael, yeah, I was on the pilot CTA. It was a good morning, good course, and gave me more skills to the toolbag. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Michael. To be honest, it's the next natural progression. I will ask the question if you're still about is there a? It always sounds right. Okay, I'm not sure how to phrase this question, but you got CMA and CTA, and to me, I think they're two different paths, right? One's more technical, one's more non-technical. Can't think of the word, but they're two different paths. But it seemed like the CMA is the pinnacle, so trumping the CTA, and that may be the case. But for me, I don't think it is. I think they're two different paths. So I guess my question to you, Michael, is what led you towards CTA over CMA? I'm considering CTA over CMA purely because I'm more technical. I find it more interesting. I can do, and I have done the conversations with senior management, talk about roadmaps and risk and governance and all that kind of stuff. I can do that, but it's the technical stuff that excites me. And I fear if I go down the CMA route, for me, I would be pushed more towards that kind of role, enterprise architect kind of role, going forwards into projects. I'm a freelancer, you see. So I think I'd like to say more technical because it's what gets me up in the morning. What have we got here? Morning, Russ. Oh my God, you're in Rome. Penny, you're Rome. So Penny, I got to confess, I did see your Strava updates and I did think you've got to be on a cruise because you're walking in the sea there. It's a bit weird. I'm assuming you were walking around the boat, the ship. Rome. I have been to Rome. It is my favorite place in the entire world. It is fantastic. I will ask, I assume have you done a cruise that you go to Barcelona and you're doing Mallorca, Florence, Rome, and Naples? That's a question. That's the one I did. It's fantastic. How the other half live. Anyway, moving swiftly on. What if and who's ordering variable type if not right? ServiceNow catalog data lookups. Yeah, CTA is more focused on technical skills and coming up with solutions to problems. I'm assuming that excites you more than the governance stuff as well, then, Michael. But just making an assumption. Penny, I'm assuming that's yup to the stuff that I've just listed. If it is the places that you're going, it's absolutely fantastic. And can I give you a bit of advice if you haven't got to Naples yet? If you dock in Naples, they're going to probably say go to Sorrento and Positano. My advice was Sorrento's more about shopping. Positano's just stunning. And if you get the opportunity, make sure you go to Pompeii. It is absolutely fantastic. Even if it's for half a day or a couple of hours, it's fantastic. Anyway, what were we doing? This is good. This is good. This is good fun. 10 minutes left-ish before I have to start work. Right. Catalog data workflows. Catalog data lookup is a feature I did a video on quite some time ago. Someone's asked a question, what if the who's ordering variable type is not reference but select box? Would it still work? I don't see why not. Would it still work? Does anyone know that? I don't see why not. I'd have to go and try. So I'll have to set it up. I don't see a reason why not. The beauty, this is the thing, right? The beauty of ServiceNow is they give you a PDI so you can go muck around. You can even, don't ruin it, but you could. It's a PDI. ServiceNow. Play around on your PDI. Give it a go. Let me know. Give it a go and let me know. And I will say, right, okay, because I get asked questions all the time from YouTube on the community. I've got a response to some stuff on there, LinkedIn. And the thing I like doing what I do, right, and I'm hoping you guys share this view, is no one's above it all, right? No one knows everything. Every day is a school day. A famous phrase by one of the old architects I used to work with. But every day is a school day, right? Not everyone knows everything. All I do on the videos that I do, or the content I put out, is try and excite people into exploring themselves, or giving them the tools or the idea, the starting point that allows you to go and play yourself. So do I know everything? Probably not. In fact, definitely not. No one does. But sometimes I do know a good starting point. What have we got? What have we got? Does cover the governance quite a bit, but I'm a techie like you. Yeah, okay, good, Michael. Good. Yeah, don't scare me off too much. I come from a service management background, so and ITIL various intermediate courses and the likes, and have that experience. So I do get the whole governance process thing pretty well, but the techie stuff just excites me. What else have we got? Penny's obviously gone for all-inclusive meals, I would have thought. What have we got? What have we got? Right. Okay, I've got one more comment here. I'm going to see if I can answer this before 9 o'clock. I did a video on ServiceNow Flow Designer. This was one of my first videos. Let's see. This is one of my first videos. Again, I'm not going to share screen because you're just seeing people's comments. In fact, I might leave this one or we'll go to something else. But I did a video on Flow Designer, and it's got how many views on that now? I can't see how many views, but it was like, oh, here we go, 37,000 views on that one. And it was all about how to use a flow for service catalog items, which bizarrely there's not that many videos about. So anyway, so there's a comment on that. I'll reply to that one later. Let's have a look at some stuff. I did put in my emails, I've got 5 minutes. Let's see what we've got. I like how I get an email that says I'm now live. I'd be quite worried if I didn't know about it. All right, let's get rid of that. Do a bit of that. I'm still listening whilst enjoying the sun. Yeah, I'm a bit jealous. Do you know what? It's bizarre here. The sun is now out. 20 minutes ago, it was horizontal rain. It was just wrong. It was disgusting. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, so this is the CTA stuff I was just waffling about, like that Michael obviously knows his stuff. So I put a link in my calendar to have a look at this on the 1st of August. Again, I mean, I just got to think about what the benefits are and the commitment. I mean, you've got a three-month program, 8 to 10 hours per week. I'm guessing that is. Oh, get rid of that. And put myself on do not disturb. I'm sure I was on do not disturb. All right, that's my timesheet. There we go. Yeah, I'm guessing that's 8 to 10 hours a week. So that's a day a week for 3 months. What else have we got here? Who can become partners, employees, ServiceNow customers? So I'm neither. Well, I don't know. Can I as a freelancer? Am I allowed to do it? I should be able to, surely. Michael, are you a freelancer? Oh, you're not. I don't think you work for a partner, don't you? I want to say DXC. I'm not sure. Program is approximately 3 months in duration. Am I allowed to say DXC? I've said it. Made up for several components: study, informal cohort, cost. I don't think the cost bothers me too much. Kickoff date. Here we go. February. We're almost over. August 21st. Okay, maybe I should reset my diary then. Tends to be over the week. Okay. Yeah, but in combined 8 to 10 hours, that's a day over the week. Again, as a contractor, I've got to think about how I can, when February comes, what kind of contract I can get that allows me to do that. How do I pay for it? If I enroll, how do I apply? Applications, registration, open, completed and maintained. Diddly do. I enroll. How do I get on the wait list? There's a wait list. Is that like the PDI wait list with 10,000 people on, is it? Reserve 10 player spaces on the wait list for each cohort. These spots become available automatically once the cohort fills. Okay. What is the cohort model? Such a good word, isn't it? Cohort. Used to be at TXT. Sorry, Michael. Is there any travel involved? Not bothered. Can I register for cohort outside my region? I don't know. If you thought about doing the CTA this time, morning. You've just come to the end if you're joining now. You've got 2 minutes left, and then I'm going to cut off and go and do some work. Not saying this isn't work. This is of course work, but we're just talking about CTA. That starts opening back up for registration back in August. I've just learned it's the 21st for the one I'd be on. But if you're going on it and thinking about going on it in EMEA in February, let me know. But yeah, so I've got to look at this. I suppose I should look at this in the next couple of days and gear myself up. The other thing that I guess to talk about is the ServiceNow meetups. We've got meetups happening tomorrow. Is anyone going to the one in London? Anyone registered? Or anyone booked on any of them, to be honest with you? One in London was a bit odd. It's hosted in the ServiceNow offices, which is fantastic. However, the registration, there's only about 30 spaces. I want to say 30, maybe 40 different spaces. So it gets filled up really, 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 really fast. Maybe they should hire out a big auditorium, for example. Can I show ServiceNow carousel select item API-based integration? Show some API integration. I've got to be honest, I've got 1 minute. It's going to take me a lot more than 1 minute to even log into my PDI, let alone get anything like that ready. But yeah, maybe, what's that? So what do you mean? ServiceNow carousel select item API-based integration. Drop me a line on LinkedIn or email me and tell me exactly what you mean. I'll have a look at what videos I can do on that and get something ready. But it's for this morning, I'm just having a coffee. My real work starts at like now. So anything before 9 o'clock, I'll just tend to kind of wing it and just have a bit of a chat and a coffee. Right. On that note, it is 9 o'clock. Penny, if you are still listening, have a fantastic holiday. I am extremely jealous. And make sure you give me a shout when you get back. Web series, if you want to drop me an email, I can't even remember the email address, but it's info@service-nerd.com, or drop me something on LinkedIn or on the community. Find me there. And apologies if I want to say Steph, you've sent me a couple of notes on the community, and I have seen them. I was going to kind of read them and go through them on this session. Didn't get there. I will reply. Apologies, I haven't been in contact just yet, but I did see your comments and they were quite interesting. So I will go through those at some point. Anyway, as always, if you want to chat, you want to have I don't know, just shoot the breeze sometime over lunch. My website, service-nerd.com. On the collaboration section, you can book half an hour and we can just sit there and just talk ServiceNow rubbish if you want. Anyway, have a good day and I shall speak to you all soon.